Yo, 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 it's your boy Dobbie Bobbie coming at you live with another one. Don't sleep on your boy. Another episode of Chilling with Dobbie. So today is another day with your boy. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam to my great God up above to forgive me the graciousness to be alive today. You gotta be humble, you gotta be gracious. Every day you above ground is a great day because somebody didn't wake up today. So you gotta be humble for the things that you have. Which reminds me, today also reminds me that you gotta stand for something. You could fall for anything, man. Ain't nobody out here for your favorites. Ain't nobody out here for your pleasures. Ain't nobody out here for your intentions. You gotta have the best intentions for yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be left in behind, bro. Reason I say that is because I didn't really want to go to college. I didn't really want to further my education and go the route of college route. Reason I say that because I thought it was a gimmick. I thought it was just a Ponzi scheme in order to get young adults such as me and other people I know to either get into college and pay all this money to get all this education and knowledge to not even use it. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people out there that obviously are going to school and they're doing their thing and they're just like, yeah, I don't like what you're saying. Now, for those people out there that decided to have a career and have a purpose, a sense of focus, hey, you do you, 100%. If it worked out for you, it worked out for you. But what I'm saying when I say this is that it didn't work out for me. What I mean by that is that I started going to this trade school. I started paying for these classes and they was telling me, oh yeah, it's gonna be cacked up. Yeah, you're gonna 90% hands-on. You're gonna have the best instructors. You're gonna love your classes. Best thing you're gonna ever make. The best decision you're gonna ever make in your life. All right, cool. I'm gonna try it out. I'm not really college friendly anyway, so I'm just kind of hesitant anyways. So I'm going through the motions. A couple weeks into it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really messing with it. My instructor was like really off base. He wasn't really an instructor per se, and like my financial aid and like just schooling, books and everything. It was just really wasn't what it was mocked up to be. It was a gimmick, bro, a big Ponzi scheme. I'm just like, this is exactly not what I was looking forward to. And they was just like, yeah, those are our schools out in the east side. And I'm just like, so that's not where we're at. You know what I mean? Y'all playing the game. You know what I mean? Y'all just taking up the bread and using us to pay your bills. So I'm going to school, paying for books I don't use, paying for a computer we really don't use. And with welding, you gotta learn welding hands-on. You can't really learn welding by looking and reading in the book. Like, you can learn your PPE, you can learn your all safety precautions, stuff like that. That's honestly in the book, but that can only go so far. But with that being said, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but I got through it. You know what I mean? I got to the point where I was just like, yeah, it's not really for me. I'm gonna go a different route. So I went and unenrolled, and pretty much just like I understood my sense of direct. Like, everybody got their sense of purpose. As I was saying, college is for everyone, but it's not for me. And what I mean by that is I can't work for the man. I gotta work for myself. I'm gonna be self-employed. So with that being said, you guys have to have a sense of focus and a sense of drive to understand, what do I want to do? Every day you wake up, you gotta have a sense of purpose. What do you want to accomplish today? You're gonna be a better person you are today than you was tomorrow, and be a better person tomorrow than you were yesterday. That makes sense? So with all that being said, you want to try to strive to be great, and at the same time, you want to also try to have a sense of honor and a sense of humbleness, because you're always going to have someone who's doing better than you. You're always going to have someone who's doing worse than you. But to understand your sense of perspective and understand where you come into play and where you stand, that helps you have a better sense of where everybody else around you comes into play. So when you see somebody on the street that might need help, or you see somebody out there doing real bougie things, you don't feel envy, you don't get jealous, or you don't feel like, oh, I can't help you, or you feel like, oh, you don't have to feel bad for that person because you understand your sense of purpose. I got some upcoming projects working on. I'm really excited to let you guys know. If you guys listen to Dobbie Bobbie's music, on SoundCloud, tuning in, you know what I'm saying, aka DOBBIE. BB, I'm just playing BOBBIE. That's how you spell Dobbie Bobbie, y'all. I got some project coming up called Journey. It's pretty much just the things that I went through to help me be who I am. and to kind of get that perspective of where I want it to be. You know what I mean? With that being said, I came out with Forbidden Fruits, and that was just like the whole background of who I was and what made me to get into music. Now we're at the point to where I'm in the journey process of having a daughter and being a father for the first time, and actually understanding what it means to be an adult and have a sense of direction. You know what I mean? I keep saying the sense of direction. What does he mean when he says that? And like, pretty much like, I'm starting to realize that if I want to have a foundation for my daughter, I have to have a foundation for myself. You know, there's people out there that always says you can't love someone if you can't love yourself. So with that being said, like, if you can't figure out if I'm gonna work this job and work this job long enough to get this car, or maybe work this job long enough to get this house, and then from there, where are you going? You make these small goals and accomplish these small goals to eventually set bigger goals. You know what I mean? You get that house, eventually y'all can go on a vacation, because now you're not worried about getting a car, you're not worried about getting a house, because that's already been taken care of. Those small goals were accomplished to be able to create those bigger goals. So you gotta look at everything in a bigger sense. Like, you gotta always overlook things. Don't ever let people tell you, oh, you thinking too much, because you can never think too much. You can only think just enough. And if you always think too much, then you could always be prepared for anything. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be prepared, because if you come to a situation where you're not prepared, you really gonna have your ass out. You really gonna be looking around like, help me, someone with your hand out, and they just gonna be like, damn, you should have prepared. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's definitely gonna be something different that we gotta work on as a group. Me, myself, on a sense of direction, everyone else. You know what I'm saying? If I'm speaking to you, I hope that I was able to put you in that sense of direction. You know what I'm saying? Whip you into shape, because everybody needs somebody to tell them when they doing wrong. Because nowadays, people are scared to speak their opinion. You can't be scared to speak how you feel, because I can't read your mind. And can't no one else read your mind. So unless you start expressing how you feel and show that vulnerability and be able to be intimate with others, can't nobody else be intimate with you and be able to relate and share that same affection and appeal that you are looking for. So you just got to be able to open up. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
So, you finna take off?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
I'm finna come.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You don't want to go.
I'm coming.
I did have a question though. My thing is, what about your trunk? I just don't want them slamming your trunk. Do you want me to personally do it, or what?
Yeah, we'll close it. I'm telling you, we'll close it.
Okay.
Finna wrap it up, y'all. Finna take off. Another episode of Chilling with Dobbie. Don't sleep on your boy. You already know that. Tune in next time. Thank you.